Well, we got some breaking news. The Independent is reporting that prosecutors are ready to ask for an indictment for former President Donald Trump. Amazing. It's an obstruction and Espionage Act charges. Now, the outlet reporting that the charges could come down as early as tomorrow. Look, we all know that Trump has been a target since day one. Since that day, they have not let up. Accusations, false flags, investigations. They're using the process as the punishment. It's been the MO from the left the entire time. The most recent flavor of the week, and the "we got you this time," is probably even more ridiculous. Joining me now is one of Donald Trump's legal warriors, Alina Habba. Alina, appreciate you being here. Mark Meadows comes out, okay, or it comes out that Mark Meadows is actually working with the prosecution to potentially get a plea deal, to plead guilty to certain things to help the prosecution against Donald Trump. What?
That he has immunity. That's what we're hearing. It's obviously news to me. I just learned it with you. But yeah, that's what we're hearing, is that he was granted immunity, so effectively he would be a key witness against the president and give testimony in opposition of him, which, as we've seen, honestly, Carl, time and time again, this is what they did to Alan Weisselberg in the DA case in New York. This is what they do time and again to anybody that is close to the Trump world, President Trump, because they have nothing. So they have to squeeze people, scare people, and intimidate them into testifying and in the direction that they want. Right. It's very disturbing.
But the problem is like, at some point, like I said, the process becomes the punishment. They take people like, look, if you hammer me with the DOJ, I can't stand up to tens of millions of dollars of legal fee. I have no choice but to plead out, or I lose my house, kids, and home. You know, like,
right.
Right. At some point, there has to be malfeasance of prosecution here.
Well, I think that's what we're trying to do, but I will tell you it's not enough. We have not seen enough, and they better start moving faster, because you see people like Jim Jordan. I think he's really a pioneer of this, of bringing up to Congress and saying there's a major problem in this country and we have to fix it. I don't like seeing my client be the example. And it's not fair. It's not fair to any Republican. It's not fair to my client, but it's also not fair to Americans. It's not constitutionally appropriate. It's selective prosecution and persecution. It just has to stop.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's gotten horrific.
Yeah.
Now, look, there's a lot of things on the table right now. The most recent thing they're going to claim to indict him for is like the Espionage Act. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, we don't know that. I mean, I've heard that obviously being floated around. Imagine we have Hillary Clinton, you have Obama, you have Biden, you have Bush. Tons of people that have had declassification, clarification issues with NARA, which effectively is all it should or would have been if he was not Donald Trump. So if they do come out with an indictment, I can tell you that it is complete mishandling and weaponization of the DOJ, because we've seen this exact problem with other presidents and they're not treated the same.
Well, Bill Clinton was one of those examples where it was actually litigated, where it was found that a president has the right to choose to take or not take what he feels. Like, how important is it? Like,
Bill Clinton paid $850,000 to Paula Jones, and that was okay. Like, look at all of the evidence. If you're Donald Trump, you will not be treated the same. That is un-American. It is not allowed.
Yeah. Well, this was interesting. MSNBC, all the other mainstream media, they are freaking out. This is like pure survival for them.
Yeah.
They warned of a retribution president. Watch this.
Oh God.
You've said that Trump poses a near existential threat to the rule of law.
Think about what 4 years of a retribution presidency might look like.
Yep, I want to see what 4 years of a retribution, because they're going to do away with guys like that who don't support Americans.
He is one of the worst, and we saw that come out in the Durham report. Obviously, there was a suit that we brought exactly saying that, and he's nervous for his own neck. And you know what? Maybe he should be. I don't know. But at the same time, we all need to be concerned, because this cannot be the way the American legal system operates.
Yeah, and I think that's why they're kicking and screaming, because they're like, if this guy
gets
in,
whistleblowers.
he's going to remove the 7th floor of the FBI. Like, physically, the whole floor comes off.
I could just think the line, the list is getting longer and longer, but that's not really what it's about. It's not about retribution. It's about saving America, which is really what he wants to do.
But that's what they are. It's the bureaucracy, deep state, whatever you want to call it, versus the rest of the country.
Right. Right, but the country is tainted, and it's the words I want to use I can't use on TV, but
I know exactly what you mean. I am just as tired of this witch hunt as you are. I wish you the best of luck. Thank you for being a warrior.